Alright, what's going on everybody? Happy Thursday. It is the 3rd of August 2023. We're going back to the originals, you know? We're going back to where it all started. That's right. The time has finally come for me to make my return to Final Fantasy XIV. Been out of the game for a while, taking a break from it for various reasons and all that kind of stuff, but we're back in it. We're going to start catching up on everything, get back into the swing of things. I'm going to start trying to do raids and do the tier and all that kind of stuff. The kind of usual things that you expect from my channel. Look forward to that in the near future. We are, in fact, making our return to Eorzea. Gonna be trying to get through the tier, get through DSR and TOP before the end of the expansion and all that kind of stuff, and just catching up on all the things that I've been missing out on in the past month or so since I've been playing the game. Go ahead and just start hopping into it after I sit through the queue. Yeah, hopefully you're enjoying yourself, taking care of yourself, relaxing. It's almost the weekend. It is Thursday, so hopefully your week is winding down and you're ready for some quality time with the friends and family and that kind of stuff, and just get away from everything this weekend. So you're almost there. Just one more day. Definitely make it there. Yeah, I'm excited though. It's been a hot minute since I have touched Final Fantasy 14. I will just go ahead and do a little bit of a disclaimer. Last night I did like boot up the game for the first time in a while, and I bought some of the new raiding gear just to get myself like caught up to where I can do the new stuff, just in case there's any like concerns with like item level locking or things like that. So I do have some things crafted per the balance is best in slot for free Savage. Except for, I think this needs to be a weapon from the new Extreme, and these two need to be tome gear. So I'm gonna have to work my way up to those and earn those, but once I get those, I'll be pretty much raid ready, I think. We definitely got some stuff to look forward to and work on. Well, yeah, let's just hop into it. I don't know where the next part of the main story is going to be. It's probably in Razathan, if I had to guess. This has been forever since I've played this game. I gotta remember where everything is. Yeah, let's go see what's going on at Razathan. I'm sure that's where the new story is going to take me. Pretty sure that's where most of the post-Endwalker story is revolved around. Dragon Guy and his sister, I think Vitra. And walk over there and find him. See what's up. Oh god. Music, everything. Everything is nostalgia. Feels good though. I'm really glad that I'm picking the game back up and coming back to it. It feels good to be back at this at the game. Sorry, I'm like busy looking at the at some other things. Oh wait, what am I doing? I could have just aetherized myself. Yeah, it really has been a while since I've touched this game. Remembering or reading all the little things. Alright. I'm joined by a special guest star today though. Busy. Maybe you'll see him since the I see the doggo. I got the camera a little bit larger. I took down the usual slideshow because it's gonna like interfere with cutscenes and stuff like that while I'm playing through 6.4 story, so I just took it down. Whenever I get back into the swing of the game and everything, then I'll put it back up. And let's just jump in. Varshan. Currying favor. Varshan's eyes light up when he sees you. Echo, it's good to see you. Have you any news from Molcharyan? You've yet to hear from Ishtola regarding her search for a means to return to the void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling Restless. Nor am I alone in this. Estinian has such an excessive energy that he has been helping to train our soldiers with nary a grumble. Alright, getting some water, getting the whistle wet, since I'm going to be doing a lot of talking today for all the stuff that isn't voice acted. As for Zero. What up, Zero? Been a while. Hot minute. Something the matter? Oh no, Echo paid us a visit, so I was apprising her of recent developments, or the lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my ether. Bright ass T-gun blade in the background, Jesus. Who needs the sun when you've got ultimate weaponry? Would you like to come? Sure, why not? Arello, most welcome invitation. Thank you too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing out into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. You will accompany us, of course. I'd nod. Come then, I have an errand to run to the bazaar first. Alright, let's get going. Not a whole lot of people around here, but I guess it has been a couple of weeks since patch set short for drop, so I shouldn't be too surprised, I suppose. Man. Seeing a lot of the cross references in the music between this game and FF16 now, after my playthroughs and everything of that game. Feels good though. I'm enjoying being back in this game. Like coming back to an old friend, you know? Forgot that whenever she talks about like replenishing her ether, that she can like actually eat food and stuff now instead of just taking it from other living beings. Picking up some more spice. Mary Day told me to do so for my next visit. Mistress Zero has quite the balance, you see. The sisters knew we had a share fond of spicy foods. I doubt any of us can keep up with her. Just the spices they normally have on hand, the Mayhain cannot quite satisfy her. Which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more vigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mistress Zero's usual. I hope to keep things interesting. What do you say? Fine by me, you can appreciate the nuances of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. Collection of spice. Get that out of here. Helpful array of spices peer out from the hempen sacks. Which we consider the lustrous crimson powder, the aromatic black corns, the little red husk, the coarse yellow flakes. Spices appear to have been grated from a thick root. The sharp aroma suggests a bracing flavor. Like the spice. That's a fine choice, but pay my word for it. Here, have a taste. You may wish to observe your reaction. You can consider it to sample the spice in her presence. Oh boy. What am I doing? Am I eating something here? Well... am I supposed to be interacting with something? Well then, have a taste and see what you think. What am I supposed to be interacting with? Can you give me something? No? Oh, key item maybe? Have a spice. Should even place some of the spice on your tongue. A jolt of fire courses through your entire body. Wow. Your reaction speaks volumes. That will suffice then. Always a pleasure to Mr. Zero. Give Meride my regards. Short walk up here, eh? Yeah, just for the future reference, just plan on some more Final Fantasy 16, or not 16, well, yeah, 16 content too. I'll be still playing that game. A lot more Final Fantasy 14. I'm gonna be like getting back into the game and some of the side content and things like that, so it's on the docket for the future.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it.
Sharing is caring, you know?
There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once. And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Oh no, I like my curry hot as fuck.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps.
Second, answering the phone real quick, answering a text message. Sorry about that.
Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
I'll have His Excellency's helping. If I could have mine a touch milder, fuck no. I'll have his helping too. This 4 years in Japan taught me the joys of curry.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Like that shit spicy too. Koko Ichibanya, like level 5 I think was my usual. Chicken katsu. The McDonald's of curry, but it was still good as fuck, because
It
standard of
gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzatan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime, for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body.
Why is this climate sultry? What?
Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzatan my beloved children.
Wonder if we'll ever get to see him harass Idia.
Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak. I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek. What is going on?
What's happening?
That good shit. Oh,
Compliments
that's
of Mistress
it's
Zero,
naan
the
on there
Satrap's
too. Hell
honored
yeah.
guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, give me that shit. That naan looks good as fuck.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
I love fucking naan. That shit's so good. Well-made naan is like the weight of my heart.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
Oh my god. That good shit though.
It burns!
Oh, hell
it
yeah.
burns!
I want a bowl of that shit. I love spicy curry. That shit's the best. As long as it's like not overbearingly spicy. Like I don't like spice for the sake of spice, but like
To better maintain the facade, the alchemist ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food.
spice with a good flavor accompanying it is like the best thing. I fucking love that shit.
However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Right, you're a fucking dragon, really?
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this.
Kept you waiting.
Come. Let's replenish our ether.
Hell yeah. Good shit. You say, my whole life flashed before my eyes and it was exhilarating. I thought the spices we picked were perfect. I love the spicy shit.
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Merid prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian.
Read.
I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment.
I don't know exactly how to pronounce her name. Medid.
By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
The man, Stinian. Let me go say what's up. Damn, these guys are still passed out? Babies. Spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on. Healing. Powered up. Back on. Good. Forged by the flames of truly challenging curry. Spicy circulation 22. Wow. Wow, such power. Alright, go. I have to go to Megaduta. So I can just hit that Ethernet shard. I always have to remember. Gotta get used to playing this game again. Alright. Welcome back. Master Estinian. Yes, he has returned to his chambers. I shall be happy to escort you. Feed Estinian's chambers. Hell yeah. Give Estinian some of that good shit.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
Brought you that good shit, my man.
Enter.
You gotta work them trats, them glutes. Feel the burn. After this, you gotta go squats, overhead
Sweet masala
press.
from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Masala, eh? I'd prefer my squid dried. But
I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks.
Good shit, yo.
Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
God damn. God damn!
Shall we disrobe as well?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking weirdo.
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Oh, fuck. Fucking get shredded some other time. Fuck you. The fuck is this outfit? What? Where's his armor?
At last. We've been looking for you.
My friends! Tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Oriange's assistance.
What, the Loporits helped, huh?
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound.
You've been talking to Graha?
All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
Problem is there a gate on the moon, though?
Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Oriange's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage.
That's supposed to mean.
The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm. My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brands imprisoning Zodiac. And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all. May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the Star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
You need me to do then? Goddamn moon, huh? Endwalker and its obsession with the moon. Oh, it's the thing. Wearing favor. Alright, what do you got for me, Urianger? Going ham. Urianger wishes to depart at once. When I'm all ready, then let us set forth. Our preparations are complete. I beg him to exchange this vessel for its brown counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists of the High Crucible. Of course, we shall accompany thee hither, thence begin our journey. Shit. Bring up the text box. Speak with Urianger. First. Down there. See what we got over here. What does Urianger need me to do? Crucible of Alchemy. What's up, bud? What do you need? Please be voice acted. My apologies for the delay. My, that is a striking simulacrum indeed. Well suited to the work ahead, I doubt not. Allow me to explain Ystula's plan in greater detail. As you know, we seek to open a void gate in Mare Lamentuorum, that we might gain direct passage to the moon on the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish two tasks. First, the payment of a substantial quantity of ether. Subsequent delivery of it into the Tower of Babel. That structure was once used to cipher the land's estimate by way of the Telephory spires. Such a method, however, doth propose an early set to the risk the greater the balance of our world. Thus, must we seek an alternate means of conveying our requisite source. The second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. We calleth this portal into the moon is placed under the supervision of the Ilspark contingent. We would employ it to different ends. We must first obtain the contingent's express permission. should like to believe they would not refuse us. So how else we should concern ourselves to meet our product first? Any idea what we might source the boss quantity? Aye, I like your location dot com. Respect for the leadership landing. There, I should reveal more. Where are we going? Got in mind for me, Riaja. Let's put their Andre yet. Oh boy, gotta walk all the way down there, huh? Right. Let's do it. Curious, I don't even know. I've been trying to keep up with the patch notes and stuff while I haven't been playing this game, but I'm not entirely sure what the new dungeon and everything looks like. I'm assuming that's what this is, but we'll see. Present and accountable. Excellent. We shall travel to Shalian and then see the nearby Isle of Harm. Near to the south of this isle, the rivers of Ether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of gases. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by ether harvested from the isle. As you know, an alternate power source is ultimately found for the vessel. Passage into Ultima Thule, the very limits of existence, facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. As such, the Isle of Harm's vast ether deposits remain untouched. Yeah, help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the form's permission. Yet again with needing permission, there's nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear. As the Science of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, you are no longer a recognized collective. Somewhat disadvantaged position, bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail. Students of Baldesian. Upon arriving at Charlotte, let us seek our friends at the Annex. Damn. Wanna see Kryle and Graha, huh? Pretty sure that they're messing around with the Baldesian. Annex. What the fuck? That was a fast transportation. Welcome back, Echo. Great to see you here today. Such colorful company. Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we're come to seek the students' assistance in a matter of some emergency. In that case, you want to speak with Kryle. She's in the main hall, sorting through our archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know, so feel free to show yourself in. See in the main hall.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends.
As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
You have that kind of time?
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see. From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryle fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guild ship business, but rather
You going to a specific island, maybe in the New World? Right, I remember. I've seen the trailer.
Homecoming. But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Hold that thought.
As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage. To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th? Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
That's what I'm saying. I thought this was supposed to be like a relaxing pre-expansion post.
You have a knack for fighting trouble.
Patch quest.
If gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission. Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charley and Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the Forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice. And may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Skrull.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Find this researcher, huh? On it. What's up, Kryl?
Right then, time to put our best foot forward.
Not feeling spunky today, are we?
Oh, a pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Aren't you like a powerful sorceress too?
And what have we here? Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
And send me an invitation to a certain island nation. Alright, Sharilan Hamlets, huh? Port myself over there then. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen the Morble mount. Need to do blue mage stuff too at some point. Kind of sad that it didn't really get the new mount treatment for this expansion though. Visitors, how delightful! You require assistance, then ask away. So it happens you caught me in post-deadline bliss. Forgive us the abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems. I'd like to know how ether harvested the Isle of Harm was to be stored and transported to the Ark. The disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it's no bother. Oh, we built special tanks that can store ether just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Simple but quite brilliant in construction. They rivaled even crystals for etheric capacity. We never got to use them. Ah, how muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large and we extricated ourselves from a waist-high mire of work, only to end up shin-deep in another. I was at one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation. Now I am truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals can make such a difference? Why, I feel positively functional! I dare say it revels the thrill of dancing on the knife edge of failure! Alright, you little freak. Get out of here. Enough of that. We are glad to fight. Subject of the ether tanks. Do you know what became of them? What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Let's look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, I've been on vacation, and you haven't. Very well, we shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret. And do look after thyself. Come, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Here, weirdo. Go. Seem to be too far away. Watcher, the Chocobo Cute. Local dank coal. The dankest of researchers. Yeah. Base that launched our teeny tiny toy boat. Have you been, Echo? Able to catch a bit of rest? Well, if I don't know about the ether tanks, who in by God's name would? Born right in the very own workshop they were. Pleasure as always, Master Coco. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating. And then some, but I won't bore you with the details. At least not without a drink in me. So, why the interest in our little old tanks? Permit me to explain. You miss Final Fantasy 16 having voice acting everywhere. That is one thing. I see. I think I've got the long and short of it. Goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we can ever repay. You need our ether tanks there and they're at your disposal. Alright, water break. There's just one problem. You need the forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Harm. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out. But that lot can't wipe their asses unless it's in compliance with procedural notions. Maybe it is. Maybe I should. My backside is infected. Daily slumping dies. Master Functional. Scholar Montache. What a surprise! Pardon the intrusion. The forum has deliberated your... You decided to deliver a verdict direct. I would hope that the matter of pandemonium has not been overshadowed by other concerns. Better this discussion for another time. You've been granted a special dispensation to travel to the island of Han for the purpose of aetheric extraction on one condition. On continents to which deposit of ether, the Isles on the throne of vicious beasts. We ask that you call any such creature you encounter. Oh, easy enough. Easy peasy. That's all. From the vast amount of ether we seek, they're expected a far higher price. Sorry. Text message. Hey, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Simply owe the students of Althesia and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude. We felt that expediting your request was a suitable way to pay it. Debt of gratitude. Taking the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Hop. The vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor. I'd better get those ether tanks loaded onto the airship. We'll be ready to take them where you need, assuming it's safe. I should head back to the annex. Should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call. Oh boy, is it time for a new dungeon finally? Fury Captain.
Bound for the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect. If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Who is it? Which Scion? Oh, my gun bro. Hell yeah.
Forgive me my delay.
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
This is Thancred. Execute my solo sneaking mission.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly. Urianger tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee. I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
I hate to break it to you, but there's only gonna be one gunbreaker on this mission. It's gonna be the one with the shiny sword. Ether font now accessible. Regular duty has been added to the duty finder duty support. Oh boy. Alright. Set up. See that this is going to be everything, so it's up here, put the slideshow over there. And Q for this. Ether font. North of the Charlian main lane lies the verdant Isle of Ham. The land long protected by the Forum is an academic asset due to its abundant wells of ether. Yet with plenty often comes peril. The vicious beasts that live there will not so readily relinquish their claim to the island's lifeblood. To secure the energy, you need to breach the void, or be returned to the very flows of ether you see. I don't think it'll be that hard. I'll queue up for it then.